came to Peru chasing whispers of a ceviche born from danger, made with an ingredient so rare and perilous it's called the food of the brave. My journey led me south away from Lima to a rugged coastline where the waves are relentless and the cliffs unforgiving. Here a small community lives by the sea, holding on to a tradition that is both their livelihood and their greatest challenge. The mission: find the men who harvest this mysterious seafood, watch them work, and if lucky, taste their legendary ceviche. The coastline is wild, no sandy beaches, just black rocks battered by colossal waves. The prize, the gooseneck barnacle or Percebes, clings to rocks in the most violent part of the shore. A single mistake here could be your last. My guide Mateo, a local fisherman, met me at dawn, his hands scarred from a lifetime wrestling with the ocean. "You want to see the Percebes?" he asked, half amused, half concerned. "Few want to get close. Percebes look more like a dragon's claw than food, growing only in the most treacherous intertidal zone." As we approached the cliffs, the ocean's roar was deafening, the air thick with salty spray. Mateo pointed to jagged rocks swallowed by foam. "That is our office." The ground trembled with each wave's impact. This wasn't just about food, it was about courage and a deep connection to this wild place. These people aren't just fishermen, they're athletes, strategists and survivors, all for a delicacy few will ever taste. To get close to this story, I had to get close to the danger, and I was ready. At the cliff's edge, we looked down at chaos. Green water swirling, waves crashing. Percebes thrive here, growing fatter and tastier where the water is most violent. The most valuable barnacles are found in the most dangerous spots. The Perceberos time their moves perfectly, scrambling down slippery rocks between waves, prying barnacles loose and racing back before the ocean reclaims its territory. Their tools are simple rope, a chisel-like bisagra and a net bag. But their greatest asset is their instinct for the sea. They read the waves, know which rocks are safe, and move with agility honed by years of practice. The operation is precise. A spotter watches from above, shouting warnings as the others descend. I watched Carlos, a young Percebero, rappel down, chip away at Percebes, and scramble back just as a wave exploded where he'd stood. Each handful is a victory against the ocean. Sometimes the sea wins. Injuries and losses are common, but the tradition endures. In every bite of their ceviche, you taste that courage. The men of La Herradura are wave dancers, fishermen, bound by legacy, risking everything for their craft. Most learned from their fathers. It's a rite of passage and a test of bravery. Their work depends on the ocean's mood. Too rough, they wait. Too calm, the harvest isn't worth it. High-end restaurants pay a premium for Percebes, but for these men it's more than money. It's pride, mastery and status in their community. The toll is physical battered bodies, scarred hands, cold water and relentless sun. Yet they carry these burdens with quiet resilience. Hector, an elder, showed me his hand scars and calluses mapping a lifetime at sea. "The sea gives and the sea takes," he said. "We just dance with it." They respect the ocean, harvesting sustainably, taking only what they need. Their survival depends on a healthy sea, so they fiercely protect their coastline. This dangerous relationship with nature makes them and their food unique. They are guardians of a wild tradition living on the edge of possibility. Here, the ocean is both provider and greatest enemy, and every day they face it together. Stories like the Perceberos are why I travel. Tales of resilience, tradition, and the extraordinary hidden in the everyday. If you crave adventure and stories that go beyond the surface, join us on the HIDDESOOR channel. We seek out people who live extraordinary lives, preserving ancient traditions or innovating for the future. Our mission: to take you on these journeys, to see the world through new eyes. Adventure isn't just about climbing mountains, it's a state of mind. Join our community of explorers, discover the stories hidden in plain sight. Subscribe, and let's embark on the next great adventure together. After a tense morning, we returned to the village with the day's precious catch. Now came the moment I'd been waiting for, tasting the Percebes ceviche. Preparation is simple. Freshness is everything. Elena, Mateo's wife, blanched the Percebes in boiling salt water, then showed me how to peel them. Twist, squeeze, and out slides the tender orange meat. The process was communal. Everyone pitched in, laughter and stories filling the air. Once peeled, Eleanor tossed the meat with red onion, cilantro, fiery ají limo, and fresh lime juice. The aroma was pure Peruvian coast, briny, zesty, alive. After a brief marinade, it was served. My first bite was explosive briny, sweet with a texture between clam and lobster. It tasted wild, untamed, and utterly unique. In that bite, I tasted crashing waves, salt spray, and the courage of the men who risked everything. This wasn't just food, it was a story. A taste of the ocean's fury, transformed into something beautiful. The village celebrated together, grateful for a safe harvest. The meal was a ritual, a celebration of survival and community. Here, food is more than sustenance, it's a bond. And this ceviche, a symbol of their shared strength. I understood why people risk everything for a single meal. What struck me most in La Herradura was the powerful sense of community. The shared risk forges bonds stronger than any I've seen. When the Percebes return, relief and celebration ripple through the village. The harvest is the heart of their culture, uniting everyone in purpose and gratitude. Meals are shared, stories exchanged, and help is given freely. In this corner of Peru, food is the glue that binds them. Their strength comes not from fighting the ocean, but from facing it together. My search for dangerous ceviche became a lesson in connection between people, tradition, and the wild world. The Percebes ceviche is special not just for its taste, but for the courage, resilience, and legacy it represents. In La Herradura, every bite carries the story of the sea, the harvest, and the community. Here, food is a cultural and emotional experience, a living tradition. The men who risk their lives are guardians of an ancient craft, passing down wisdom through generations. Their work is a reminder that some things are worth preserving, even when difficult and dangerous. The richest lives are built on connection to nature, to history, and to each other. And the most memorable meals are those that tell a story worth risking everything for. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the HIDDESOOR channel for more extraordinary stories and adventures.